Yo, right now you're listening to Nothing Major, Nothing Mad, just a Nothing But Music podcast. We got myself, Benzo, in the building, and with my brother H.
Yeah, boom, episode 33, we're back. Obviously, thank you for all your support on the last episode with Flavor First. That was a great episode.
Great episode,
So thank you, for coming down, bruv.
Yeah, check that out on Spotify, check that out on YouTube, all streaming platforms, all there. You know.
And yeah, man, usual messages, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that.
Like, subscribe.
Yep.
And like and subscribe.
All of that, man.
Yeah, basically that.
Yeah, obviously, thank you to our Patreon subscribers as well. Shout out to Rahama.
Yeah, we've got some content coming for you there real soon.
Yeah, man. So if you're interested, if you guys want to help us out, if you're enjoying what we're doing here, like, you consider just checking that out. Our links are all on our social media. So yeah, go do that up. But furthermore, what are we doing today?
All right, top way. I said furthermore. Furthermore, got a special guest in the building.
We do.
Local artist, soon global artist. We've got Lash. Everyone big up for Lash. Thank you for coming, my bro.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you, man?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good, man. We're here. Rainstorm, we're gonna be here. So, yeah, man. Tell us a bit about yourself. Like, who are you? Like, what's your background? Like,
so, like, I grew up in like Southampton my whole life, really.
Yeah.
From young, when I was like 3-4 years old, that's when I started sort of playing like instruments. Like, my cousins are in a band. My parents have got quite like a big influence on me musically. Like, when I was younger, they're always playing music around the house.
What kind of music?
So I grew up on, like, it's a bit mad. I grew up on like sort of like indie rock sort of stuff. That was what my parents were listening to.
Oh, nice.
When I was young. And when I was like 3-4 years old, I remember my dad wanted me to pick up a guitar, so he just started teaching me, and yeah, I just like sort of picked it up from there, and then done that for years, and then went to, when I was at school, primary school, stuff like that, I was doing like Battle of the Bands contests and just like playing to the school and stuff like that. And then when I got to, I think it was secondary school, I got introduced to like Logic Pro and music production and technology sort of thing. And then I started just sort of remaking beats. Like, when I was in class, or like after school, I'd just stay behind and go to the music rooms and just recreate like anything that I'd been hearing on SoundCloud or on the radio.
After school and that.
Yeah. So I just go to the music.
So you weren't
room.
going to the school fights in the local park. You were just straight to the studio.
I used to just go like do my thing in the studio. Like, I used to just remake whatever like I was listening to at the time, just to sort of practice getting used to using like Logic, like softwares like DAWs. And then I think it was around like year 9, I just like my music preference just changed, so I started listening to just like mainly UK rap. That's what started off.
Was that because that was around you?
Yeah, I feel like when the group sort of changed at school, a lot of my friends would just be listening to, I don't know, like Skepta, like sort of grime at the start. So it's like Skepta, like Stormzy, and then a lot of people are listening to Drake anyway. Like, and that's what I was sort of started listening to, and then I started just proper falling in love with it. Like, yeah, like this is the sort of music that I wanna sort of be creating. Yeah. But there wasn't many like people around who were like spitting bars at my school or anything like that.
What were they doing instead, like music-wise?
I mean, a lot of people in my classes were doing like jazz music, or they were doing like alternative indie pop. Everything apart from hip hop, really.
Yeah.
And I just thought like, oh yeah, I didn't really know anyone who could rap or anything at that time, so I was just like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna start making some beats and see where it gets me. Really.
Did you face any like backlash when you were making like rap music and everyone else was making? So, like every type of music.
I kind of kept it quite like low key at the start, because everyone else, a lot of my friends were doing like EDM and stuff like that in lesson. They'll be making like just dance music and stuff, and I would just be like making like my own sort of like really, really bad hip hop beats to start with. Like, I remember like I would use Logic and use the preset plugins and not really know where I was going with it, and just sort of make like some really, really like like dead beats.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna
everyone's
lie.
first beats are whack though.
Yeah.
Everyone's first beats are so whack, unlistenable.
And like if I listen back to some of the old ones now that I made, I'm just like shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's fucking.
but it's all
bad.
part of your journey, bro.
Yeah.
It's
All
part of the
your growth,
journey.
man. You can look back at that now compared to your music now and say, bro, I've really come a long way.
Yeah, definitely.
What was it like performing, like, because you said you performed at school, like Battle of the Bands and all of that. Like,
Yeah,
what was it
yeah,
like
yeah.
performing in front of your school at such a young age? Like,
Oh, do you know what? It was a buzz, to be honest. I mean, I think the first time I performed was year 2. So
Ooh, you're young.
yeah. It was just like an end of year celebration assembly sort of thing, and
Yeah.
it was like I just play guitar in front of my school and like my family and stuff.
what songs you play?
I played Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was like that's what I grew up on because that's what my parents listened to. So I was
Fair
very
enough,
highly
right?
influenced.
In year 2, fair enough.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I don't like it was a buzz. But then in year 3, I done like a little Battle of the Bands thing with a couple of year 6s, like because I went to.
What is Battle of the Bands? I don't.
It's like I don't know. They just do like it was just a school
So
sort
like
of
school of rock
competition
thing,
thing.
innit?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
sort of like a just like a competition for the school.
I thought that was an American thing.
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah.
Like Camp
Surprised.
Rock and that.
I think
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like also it was sort of like you can do so it wasn't just like there was bands but then there was like just like singers who had like dancers and stuff like that as well. So
Right.
it was just like anything musical really. But yeah, then I threw like I didn't go to a primary school. I went to like an infant school and then a junior school. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like year R to year 2 and then year 3 to year 6.
Yeah,
So then when I got
yeah.
to year 3, I was like trying to get a band together just for like a bit of fun, and then I was sort
How
of
old are you, sir? Year 3.
year 3. Yeah, I would have
Trying to get a
been.
band together.
Bro, that's
Stop
big
it.
moves, man.
A&R that's 7 years
yeah.
older than that.
Facts,
No, I thought it was. I
Should
thought,
know.
yeah, no, I sort of knew what I wanted to do from a young age. I just didn't know where I wanted to go in terms of like what part of the music industry I wanted
But
to
at
get
least
into.
that's more than what most kids had. At least you had said, I want to be in music from the start.
Yeah.
And all you
Yeah.
got to do is just as you grow, find your lane within that. But at least you know. A lot of
It's mad
people.
how you learned that
don't
so
know.
early, innit?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah. So then, all throughout year 3, 4, and 5, I was just playing like just doing guitar like literally that was the main thing for the majority of like my childhood until I got to secondary, and then it was like alright, cool. I got introduced to like Logic Pro, and I started doing music technology, and that's when I started listening to just like what my friends were listening to, which was more like just UK US rap like grime, and that sort of just inspired me. I thought like I found the sort of music that I want to do now, whereas when I was younger it was like I'm doing this, but obviously I'm doing it because I've been influenced by my parents to do this sort of music, but I've never sort of like figured out for myself what sort of music I wanted to do.
I think your parents gave you the deeper appreciation for music that you take with you through any genre that you go through. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it about that rap or UK rap that made you want to do it?
Yeah,
Like,
what drew you to that?
I don't actually know. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I feel like it was very like sort of underrated at the time. Like it wasn't popping like I don't know. Let's say pop music was when
It was
What
just
year is
emerging.
this
This
for,
is
like, contextual
014.
purposes?
Oh,
014,
so I'd
015.
say yeah. When I was like 2013, 14, that was when it started. I sort of started seeing it a lot more than I had done when I was younger, and I think I don't know. I just feel like I just think it's cold. Personally, I don't really know why I was drawn to it so much, but I just think I just enjoyed it. Like when I listened to like hip hop and rap and compared to indie alternative or any other sort of music, it just I don't know. I just get a buzz out of it compared to like I don't know. Like if I listen to D&B or something, I can listen to that for I don't know maybe like a couple of days or so, but eventually I'll sort of get bored of it. But with hip hop and like R&B and rap, I just feel like
I feel like drum and bass is a very like it's context kind of music, innit? Like you got to really be in the right kind of environment, setting to kind of listen to drum and
What
bass.
is that
man.
environment and setting? Just craziness.
I used to
That
go to, like,
environment,
festivals.
festivals being
Yeah.
Jaws over there, eyes are up there, bro. Just,
Yeah,
Did you see Jaws over there?
Jaws all the way on the other side of the room.
This guy's funny, bro.
yeah,
No, yeah, like, or you're just like doing something. Like if I know, alright, I need to pat my room, I need to clean my room up proper.
Yeah.
I might slap on a little bit of liquid and just get in that kind of zone. I don't know too many people that just listen to drum and bass just out and about, just go and
yeah.
get
No,
food or
like-
something like.
I got some friends in my like a lot of my friends in my classes at uni. They are like full like drum and bass heads. Like they'll listen to it like day in day out,
Oh, sir.
like non-stop, and I can't get my head around it.
Yeah, no, big up drum and
But
bass heads, because the
big
ones
up.
that love it, they love it. They will
Yeah.
not listen to anything but drum and bass in it. I swear down.
Yeah, for real. It's a vibe when you're like proper on it. Like if you're at
I-
some mad rave, like
Yeah.
I
and
hate
it's going
stuff.
off, like you know, it's sick. But on a daily basis, I just feel like I don't know. I just get tired of listening to it.
You know, I do
personally.
respect about the DMB scene is that everyone that goes like to them kind of events, they just go there to have fun and party. You know, there's no really like an image thing. You see
Yeah,
them
yeah,
there
yeah.
like beating up Crips, whatever.
Yeah.
Like hair might not be done, but they just go there to have fun and let it all go. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's something that's kind of missing from a lot of like cultures, like when it comes to raving and stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's good stuff. Still, it's mad though.
For real.
Why do you think it, like, because obviously listening, so going through your Instagram and like just quickly going through your music and that, bro, I've seen music from so many different genres. I'm hearing things like from 2016, like Afro swing kind of beats. I'm hearing drill, like I'm hearing real rap. I'm hearing like a lot of different beats. Like how come you choose to kind of do so many genres?
I feel like I have like a very like when it comes to this like the different genres. I think I have like I feel like I'm versatile in the sense that I like a lot of different sort of music. But in terms of like when I was 16, 17, I was like banging Afro beats like every single day and just like really enjoying the vibes. Like in the summer especially, I was
What
always
kind of
listening.
Afro beat you bang? No, artists. Sorry.
So I'm gonna say, I don't know if they actually are Afro beats, but like I was banging a lot of like One Ace and
Oh, yeah, the Afro swing type.
yeah,
like,
that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and like
That was popping.
Hardy, Hardy Caprio, and just like the summer vibe tunes really. So I was banging like when I was 17, and then I sort of like ended up listening to just like different sort of like parts of the genre, and then I just like enjoy all of it, to be honest. Like I'd never be someone who just listens to drill or just listens to like just trap. I like everything really. So
Eclectic, yeah.
You've got a deeper appreciation, like you said, for all music. Like, and I think that might have come from maybe your parents exposing you to alternative rock. And
When did you? How old were you when you first picked up the guitar?
I was 3 years old, I think.
Chai.
Yeah, I remember
That's crazy.
my dad brought me like a little like the kid size one. It's like they're not full. It's like not like a full fret. It's like a smaller version, and then
Your dad knew what he was doing from the start. Small and go to the big. Did you play that Guitar Hero in that growing up?
oh yeah.
I was
loved it.
rubbish in that game. Yeah. I was still doing that. It's like,
Nah, I
do you
just
know,
went on
at
the
the-
easy mode. I can't lie, I was definitely on the easy mode.
You see the man that not looking at the guitar, just doing
Nah,
this. I'm like this.
Bro, crazy. I can only just do that thing like just about on time.
Bro,
like,
you know,
the
good
strumming.
fam.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
hard.
3 years old, though. That's mad. Fresh
Yeah.
out of nappies and that from running the guitar. That's crazy, bro.
What instruments can you play then?
So I can play obviously guitar, bass. I can play keys like piano, but I'm still sort of learning. I've been trying to learn it through college and uni.
Yeah.
What else? I can play drums. Like I think I can keep that rhythm, but I can't like do all the mad fills and stuff like that. I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly like I've just like just piano, bass, guitar mainly. They're the main three, I'd say. Like can play anything string, like ukulele, like stuff like that. But
What's your favourite?
what's my favourite?
Yeah.
Definitely guitar, instrument wise.
Okay. Why is that?
I just like how it sounds. I've always like a lot of songs as well, even in like music that I'm doing today. A lot of them incorporate acoustic guitar melodies like into, say like like a lot of melodic drill stuff these days is like guitar melodies over. So what I want to do is like, I want to incorporate like a couple of guitar melodies myself, record them, put them into like a drill song, and make something out of it.
I was going to ask, so is that like something that you want to maybe you look towards in the future, where you can produce a song entirely yourself, where you are physically on the percussion and you are physically on the guitar?
Yeah, so I think
that'd be hard. That'd be so hard.
Yeah, I think like I like how the digital like drum sound in terms of like samples.
Yeah.
I like how they sound. I think like I definitely want to incorporate just mainly guitar melodies into my songs, like my own ones, but I like how everything like sounds now digitally, really. So like the drums, the vocal samples, like you can do vocal samples and then pitch them up like 12 octaves or like 12 semitones, and just so they go like, so it sounds like a chipmunk almost, and it sounds like really nice over sort of a melody, like as a counterpart.
There's a lot of vocal samples going off right now in drill though. Would you say you're trying to hop on like the wave of like the old school pop samples?
Oh, as in like the, you know, like everyone's remaking the pop samples.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I do fuck with it. Like I've heard a lot of good tunes that have been made from it, but I feel like, I don't know, if I feel like it, then I will jump on.
Yes, that makes sense, basically.
Because I've heard a lot of guys jump, like, I think definitely Digga D's to thank for this. I've heard a lot of guys now jumping on this old school 50 Cent wave. Like from the UK, a lot of guys jumping on them beats, like them old school 50 beats. That's something that like you reckon you'd be interested in? Them beats are cold, I can't lie.
I feel like I don't know if I'd do it justice just yet. So I don't want to like take a sample, like a really good like sample from like established well-known song.
That's mad you said that, you know, so like in a good way. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people will just jump
A
on
lot
the
of people
sample.
jump on it, say
because
that's
it's
so
clouded.
hard, but yeah.
Like, I'm jumping on the Michael Jackson Thriller because it's gonna get me the clout. I'm not doing it justice, but it's mad that you said that. I don't think I'll do it justice yet. You're honest to yourself.
Yeah. I feel like not maybe like not right now. I don't know. Maybe in the future, but right now I'm trying to just move with the times, but also be original like with myself, because I remember when I first started rapping, see a couple of my guys were just spitting bars in the back garden and something. They were like, oh yeah, you could actually do this, like you're like, you can actually got potential and stuff like that. And I remember when I first started, I was listening to like one of my boys at college put me onto Huncho, and I didn't even like, I hadn't really heard of any of the trap wave stuff before. I was like 17, and that like I would always try and make songs, and sort of like there would be a lot of influence from like artists like on the trap wave scene, and it would be almost like I wasn't trying to sound like myself to start with, because I was like trying to like not copy it but like just try and use it as an influence so much that it would end up not sounding like me. And it was over time that I've sort of realised that I needed to sort of like use my original sound, find my own sound, because I can't. Like I remember I sent a couple of my songs to him when I first started out, and he was saying like, oh yeah, like he showed me love and said like, yeah, they're good, blah blah, but like they would also like, there was also something, I knew that there was something that was wrong with them.
Sent to Huncho, you said?
Yeah. I sent a couple of songs, and like he always like showed love, but I feel like with me, I knew that I was like sort of trying to like using the influence way too much, and it wasn't my own sound yet. So I definitely needed to like sort of find my own part in it.
That self-awareness that's so important to have, for real. Like that self-awareness and knowing that, all right, I'm not where I'm meant to be at right now. This is not the kind of music I'm meant to be making. That's it's important stuff for your growth.
I think when you love it, like he does, like you're gonna have to be honest with yourself, because you don't want to just put out stuff that you would like, you know, that
you're gonna be your own worst critic.
Yeah, definitely.
What was your thoughts behind messaging someone like Huncho? Like,
honestly, I just thought like it'd be sick to hear some feedback from someone who's already like big in the industry, because like they've been grinding for like a long time. Like they've like got to where they are because of like how much they've been grinding. So it'd be like, all right, cool. They definitely know, like they'll definitely have more experience than me, so they'll be able to give me like some good feedback that will hopefully educate me to do better with myself. And like, yeah, I just thought, obviously I thought at first, like, I might probably won't get a reply from anyone like that, but I feel like I was surprised. Like, it was good to hear. Like, it was really good. It was like a definite boost in like motivation to carry on doing it. Because hearing like some good feedback from someone who's already established in the UK like trap wave scenes.
That's
definitely
true, yeah.
like
You heard it from, and look at him now, one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
How do your parents feel like that? Obviously, you grew up on one type of music. They ever want you to come back to like the old school sound?
Yeah, definitely. But like, so like at the moment at uni, I've got a band like that I'm doing songs with, and it's a lot of like R&B stuff. So it's not as much like hip hop. It's like got like some sort of indie R&B sort of music.
Yeah.
And every time I like tell my parents, I was like, oh yeah, you should really pick up the guitar again and start playing. Like, and like my mum's like always telling me like she appreciates what I'm doing and she always support me, but it's not her sort of music.
Yeah,
but that's but like that's fair enough, and regardless, like I'll still have the support there.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah. She might not be banging it 24/7, but
Yeah,
but she rates like what you're doing.
No, I hear that.
Yeah.
One thing we always talk about on the show with all of our guests is networking and how important that is to grow your brand and to just grow as a person. Like how important is networking to you?
Yeah, it's a very big part of how I'm trying to like branch my music out. I mean, I'm doing like this masterclass thing at the moment, and it's like sort of just with this guy who's like he's a music marketing networker guy. I can't remember his occupation, but he's been doing it for years, and he's trying to teach people how to, because obviously every social media platform is always changing, and with especially Instagram, I've always found it like really hard to get my stuff out there with like engagement and with trying to like find my audience or find my sort of fan base, but I feel like marketing's like a massive part to like the rise these days, because it's like if a lot of like social media is one of the biggest parts of how people get seen at the moment. Like back in the day, it was obviously like CDs, go to record shops, you get scouted at gigs a lot more, and now I feel like it's like, you know, you could have like a one-hit wonder moment on social media and blow up.
Do you prefer it how it was back in the day? Obviously, you weren't making music back in the day, but would you rather be in that climate where it's just CDs and being spotted at gigs, or do you prefer it now with social media?
I feel like the social media side of it's great, but it's also like oversaturated with a lot of so much music that it's very hard for you to stand out in that environment when there's like so many people trying to do it. But I feel like yeah, definitely social media is a good side. There's a good side to it, like in terms of it can definitely help push your stuff out. Like, you know, you can be seen everywhere now, like online. But I feel like right now is better like for me, like for marketing, like digital side, because I haven't really done that many like shows yet or anything, like actually performing. Like that's something I need to do, like definitely need to like start pushing. But I feel like with social media, like I can obviously promote if I've got a new release coming, I can promote that, put it out on everything. Like put it out. I can post it for like like 30 days before the release, like every day on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? And there's a chance that someone new will see it.
That's true.
Essentially.
Fumez the engineer, so
yeah. He saw my, the freestyle?
The Mooney one.
Yeah, the Mooney tunes. Yeah, that was sick. No, I was gassed.
Yeah, how'd that feel though? Like, talk on that. Yeah, like it was mad.
Yeah, no, it was mad. So I just dropped the video, the freestyle. I think it was on the Sunday.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Yeah, no, I thought like, you know, this could potentially be my best piece of work yet. And obviously the video as well. Shout out Mooney Tunes, like
cold concept.
Yeah, he's working with a lot of artists at the moment. And like he's really like trying to push everyone else out and trying to help everyone like grow as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we dropped the video, and then like I just thought, yeah, no, it's definitely. I didn't think it was gonna do well, but I thought that it was my best piece of work. So as long as I'm putting out something that I'm proud of, it would be good. And then yeah, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember when Fumes commented something like, oh yeah, that's like hard or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's little things like that keep me motivated
Keep going,
to
yeah.
carry on
For
going.
real.
Because you never know who's watching.
Yeah, because like there's always times when I hit like a burnout phase and I'm just like, oh, like, you know, I don't know if
It's
like
all worth it,
I don't know if it's for me, but it's a lot. You put in a lot of work and you don't get anything back for a while, and it's I sort of get kind of demotivated sometimes, but then there'll always be something that comes back to be like, all right, cool.
Just as
so
you're
I got
about to
something like
just-
this, yeah. I'm
then
like, all right, I'm
something.
gonna keep dropping. It doesn't matter if it's not reaching the numbers I want it to reach. I'm gonna keep dropping. It doesn't matter. Consistency is key, and then obviously little things like that will just help me to be like, all right, cool. There's definitely
this is the right path for
there's
you.
definitely I can still definitely do something with this.
Yeah.
Because Fumes, when it comes to like, was that freestyle drill? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
when it comes to drill, he's like one of the main guys, and so like to get his recognition.
So
that's
yeah,
a
for
big
him
deal.
to say hard.
yeah, no,
It's
it
a
was
big
big.
deal still.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
some man from 015 that was popping, not popping no more. It's his Fumes that he's popping right now. So the fact that he's like
Yeah,
commenting, it must be it's
Yeah.
a big deal still. So yeah, big up yourself for that one, man.
thank you.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I've seen you on I haven't seen your other genres. I've only seen you done on drill, and you do come across as like you got a hunger when you rap, definitely.
Yeah.
And I feel like you write down your bars, don't you? Do yeah, I can tell. Yeah, so it's just like, what could you ever see yourself just freestyling a song and not writing it, or?
I mean, I do try sometimes. Yeah, like that's something I definitely wanna learn to do, because I'm not the best at freestyling. I'm not gonna lie. I usually write my bars and then I'll go record them. But the only times like I used to freestyle with my friends back in the day when we were just drinking or something like that, but it was never like I feel like that's something that will come in with practice in time, and just.
I feel like writing the bars though means you think about what you say and.
Yeah, I don't wanna. Obviously, yeah, like a freestyle would be great if I could just think of these things off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Then
that's
it'd
a
be mad.
mad
Like,
skill though, man.
yeah,
That's a mad
Like,
Some
there'll be
rappers say they
certain-
freestyle, but they don't really freestyle.
No, they don't.
there'll be certain bars I'd be like, alright, cool, I thought of that just now. Like, I'll write that down. But I've never dropped like a freestyle where it's just been off the top of my head. But that's something I definitely want to do, because that could definitely like improve my lyricism like over time.
Yeah, put you on the spot.
What do you think is your strongest point of like your rap? Is it your flow? Is it your lyrics? Is it your cadence? Like, what is it? What's your strong?
I think at the moment, a lot of people have been saying, do they like my flow? And that's a big thing for me. I feel like I don't want to, because I'm like, I feel like the flow, like I'll try and switch it up now. So I'll do like maybe 2 or 3 different flows per song.
Yeah.
But when I first started out, it was just like a repeating. And I feel like that just came with practice. I feel like, yeah, I think the flows are good, but can be better. But I feel like definitely I need to work on my cadence, because some songs I'm like, oh, which sort of tone should I sing in? Or like, which tone should I rap in? So like high or low or mid. But I think that, yeah, I think definitely the flow at the moment is the one that's working for me.
flow is usually what catches my attention sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes people be chatting about the same stuff that everyone else chatting about, but when their flow, it's like, see, when I first heard Ms. Mac from, I was like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, what's this? Like, all Lowski's flows.
Yeah.
The Harlem anyway, their flow was just wavy.
Yeah,
Like,
bouncy.
put some different
Proper-
seasons
yeah,
on drill,
no,
and that
facts.
it was mad. Like, even with
Facts.
Millions, like right now, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, his flow is
For
just
real.
naughty. Like,
Yeah.
but his accent allows him. We always say this. His accent allows him to do
Yeah.
certain flows. You
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's mad. But
Speaking
flow.
of which, who your top? Let's say 5. Who your top 5 goats UK rap right now?
Yeah.
That's a hard one, you know.
That is
But all time.
All the
Or
time.
right now.
just right now.
Right now.
Right now. Who?
Right
who
now.
are your
Right now,
goats?
yeah, top 5
Who are
guys
your
you
top
banging
5?
right now.
Yeah.
Central C
Of course.
right now. I mean, I said Huncho. I've been listening to him since I first heard of him, but
Yeah.
he's still up there, like, definitely.
You think his album dropping soon?
Yeah, it is actually.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, he's got a tour coming as well.
I'm just trying to think, you know. My mind's going a bit blank.
It's a difficult one. I can't lie. Five might be a bit much. But all right, let's say three. Who are your three goats currently of the UK rap scene?
Yeah, so I'd say Central C, M Huncho, and I'd say Dave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dave, what you rate that? The new thing, Starlight.
Yeah. I've heard it.
I think that's number one. That for like 3 weeks in a row or something mad like that.
Yeah.
Ringing off.
I'll say one more. AJ Tracy, because I've listened to like when back in the day when it was like more grimy stuff.
Yeah.
Packages,
AJ Tracy was cold back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take that away from him. Just right now.
I liked him back in the days.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of like.
He needs to come back. He needs to come back now, man.
He dropped some tape. Was it Secure the Bag? And I never really.
Secure the Bag was alright. That was hard tape actually.
That's the tape.
Well, the
that's
first
the
one
I jumped off him. Yeah.
First one was hard. Oh, there is only one, I'm pretty sure, right? That's the one that's like 6, 7.
Oh, there's two now.
Secure the Bag 2, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. And but you know, he's got an album. Is it Labrador Grove?
Yeah.
It's an album called Labrador Grove. What's the album called? The one when he's got a couple tunes on there. Oh, the one when he's like,
it's just called AJ Tracy.
That's what it's called, AJ Tracy. The one, that album was good. I listened to that last.
Is that the one with like Draft Pick and all of them
tunes?
Yeah,
no, that's the newer one.
Is that the newest one?
The song of Plan B's called.
What's that one called?
That's
AJ Tracy.
Yeah.
Plan B, Rena, Wife Rhythm. I took that.
That one was hard.
Still. AJ Tracy, he's done his thing though. Like he's established, bro.
Yeah, no,
I watched him perform at Wireless. He's hard still. Like performing and that, but I just not really listening to him. But he's hard still.
I think one of the key things he did was not just stick to one genre, and I think that's mad important. Like he can jump on the drum and bass thing. He can jump on the grime, the drill, he's very cold.
But don't he can rap though? That's what it is. He can rap.
Yeah. See, he done that Bleep Test freestyle with Radar Radio back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Cold.
Crazy.
In Bleep Test freestyle is basically the BPM keeps increasing, range of different beats, and just keeps getting faster and faster. And it's whether you can hold on. This guy's spitting on them.
That's crazy.
On them mad jungle beats. It's nuts, bro. I think that was the key when he released Labrador Grove.
That was hard.
Yeah,
that's a feel good tune. I like that song. That song
when
was
his
hard.
career took a.
When he performed that at Wireless, I was with all the DMB has this, that, you know what I'm saying? That was hard still. That's mad.
Caters for different audiences.
Of course.
Yeah, literally. And
even the song with Digger D, I just remember that from the Bringing It Back thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he does his thing still. Like that's why he's in the last for ages. Like he ain't going nowhere.
Still unsigned as well, is it?
Yeah, he's still independent.
Yeah.
We saying he's trying to be independent or you don't know yet.
I'd love to be independent. I'm not gonna lie. Like it'd be great. I'm not looking to. I haven't really been thinking about any deals or anything at the moment, but I'm still trying to grow my own sound. Get to a point where I'm like sort of happy with what I'm making, happy with the numbers. But yeah, I'll think about that in the future. I think.
Yeah.
Can't lie, whatever you're doing right now, man, it's working. Like, I can't remember the numbers exactly, but I looked at your Spotify Wrapped, and the numbers are mad, but different countries. It's nuts. How many different countries your music was it? Like a silly amount of countries and a silly amount of streams. Like it was crazy. So big up.
Thank you.
So you mentioned earlier as well, you post on TikTok as well. Like, do you think that's important? You being in all of them different spaces to push your music.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like TikTok, you can have like, I mean, there's obviously a lot of trends and stuff on TikTok, and you can have like one video that will just go viral and it can take you off from there. And like that's what I feel like is good about TikTok, because I know the algorithm is a lot different to Instagram. So.
Welcome on for your mic.
Huh? I've been reading that as well, you know. I was thinking, I hope this audio don't go mad. I was thinking, if Bogdan put it there, that's his own from the real. I was thinking the exact same thing the whole time as well. But I've got a loud voice, so hopefully it'll pick up. You get me?
Notice that's so funny. But yeah, no, can't lie. Yeah, that's true. You know, the algorithm on TikTok, I think it really does cater to who, like. It's calm.
They can hear me. They'll hear me. You know what I'm saying? They hear me. I don't know about the mat. You know what I'm saying?
That's so low.
No, I was deep. Maybe it's like a new tactic in that. I just speak in and just, you know what I'm saying? It's all mad though, man. Right, what are you saying?
Yeah, no, TikTok, the algorithm on there really is so clever, isn't it? Like how it can find people that actually really do want to care for that content. Like, it's clever still.
There's like there was was like a freestyle challenge that AJ Tracy put out last year. Or it started this year, I think it was. It was the wifey rhythm.
Oh yeah.
Because that sound started popping again.
Oh yeah, it's like popping again. Yeah, I remember you saying yeah.
On TikTok, and he's obviously asked for if people wanted to do a freestyle challenge, and he's gonna like select like the best ones or whatever. And I remember I put one out, and I was like, yeah, I'll just film it in the car. Hopefully it'll do well. I wrote it just within a couple of hours, and I think it's one of my most viewed videos on TikTok, because it's got like maybe, I think it got about 17k or something like that, and I was like, okay, this, like, I could actually do this. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of support from it in the comments and stuff, and I hadn't really had that yet on TikTok, because my TikTok was at 100, stuck at like 150 followers for like a year, and I just thought, it's probably not gonna like pop off.
People do say consistency is the key with TikTok, innit? You really do got to post every day and just be there.
TikTok comments are mad when you get the guys out and their friends, and that's okay. It's mad though, man.
Yeah, you can definitely like people just tag like artists in the comments, and if they get enough tags, then they may see it. You know,
it's really mad.
It's a good marketing strategy.
Yeah,
that's good though, man. That's good for them. But yeah, man. What was it? You said 2 hours it took you to write. What's the longest you ever taken to write a song?
I'd say probably there's songs that I've written like half of them, and then I've gone back to them after like 4 months. So one of my singles, Be Back Soon, which came out about a month and a half ago now, I think it was. That song, I wrote that like when I was foundation year, so last year, like March time. And I literally left it for about like best part of like 9-10 months, and then came back to it and wrote the rest of it, because I just got a block, and I was like, I don't know what else to write about this song.
Do you find it difficult, like coming back to that headspace, like writing in that headspace and then having to revisit that same headspace 10 months later?
I feel like it was refreshing, if anything. I mean, I came back to it, listened to the like what I had again, and the beat and like the vocals that I had put down, and I was like, nah, this is hard, I need to drop this, like definitely. And then it sort of, I came back with more like practice in writing bars, and I think that helped for me to like finish the song, like get the second verse done.
Oh, okay.
And get it
so
out.
would you say the second verse is better than the first?
I feel like the flow's better on the second verse than the first.
This guy came back to someone with new drip.
Facts.
You get me? But that was that. What music you banging right now?
What music am I banging right now? That's a good question. Let me tell you. So it's literally every week this little awkward 10 seconds of when we all go quiet.
We just say what songs we banging right now.
Massacre. I gave him a listen, can't lie. That pain. Oh, sorry, definitely not allowed to play that. Massacre. Can't lie. That album, what was it, 438?
Yeah, hard.
Cold. I only listened to a couple tunes on there, but gee, like this podcast, I don't want to be big-headed in it, but it really is a sick thing, like expanding even my horizons to music. Like, gee, when would I have listened to Massacre other than to get me finding out about this podcast? And
that's real.
Bangers, man. That tune with Popcorn.
Yeah,
hard.
Still, my tune I'm banging Nux right now. Still,
Nux is hard.
Nux is cold.
The new one with SO, you heard?
Yeah, but I didn't love that one.
Oh, really?
But it was the Alpha House and Hide and Seek. That's what I'm banging right now. When I play that back to back, bro. But that new SO one, maybe I was just thinking, I don't want like to get the more mainstream artists with Nux kind of thing. I'd rather just have Nux just be Nux.
I like how he incorporates like jazz melodies into his
drills.
I think that's so cool.
The saxophone, he's too nasty.
Yeah.
It's unique, like, and it's just different.
Nux playing Hide and Seek, and I like the storytelling element that he got in that.
Yeah.
And, I've been a fan of him for a while, but it's like now I feel like he's getting his.
Bro, he's really found his lane.
He's definitely.
The album that's gonna drop on May 6th. Like when that drops, I feel like that would just take him to a new height.
Facts.
I'm pissed I couldn't get tickets to his show, so if anyone can hook me up with that, from boy.
Yeah, trust. If you guys want to bust us, please.
Because I think he's just different, man. Like he's using like the drill beats, similar samples and whatever, but it's like he's just a bit different. He's a bit more descriptive.
Yeah, but even that song that I just played, that was like that little couple seconds I accidentally played from Roaming with Love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Banger, like that Playboy Carti.
Yeah, I'm not really a Playboy Carti, man.
That Playboy Carti and Kid Cudi tune, innit? It's that beat, but it's the way he's changed. Yeah. The way he's kind of moved on that beat, he's so cold, man. He's very cold.
And he's very, like, you can tell he's finessed his style. Like, when he raps, it's very effortless.
Yeah.
Like, people don't take that. He's just very, like, it's like he's just so, not even trying, but it's saying some stuff. What about you, what are you banging?
What am I banging at the moment? I've been banging, I've been banging that Nux and SL tune, like, a lot, because I heard it once, and I was like, okay, yeah, calm. And then I went back to it, and, like, it's one of them tunes that it just grew on me, like, massively. So I've been banging that. Let me have a look.
When people say songs grown, because that's the thing, I get in trouble with my friends, because I'll be cussing, song's dead, I'll come back and be like, that song's hard. They don't understand. I'm just like, fam, like, certain songs you got to listen to in different climates and whatnot.
Facts, setting, it's mad important to listen to tunes, bro.
I've been listening to a guy called K from Quay recently.
I think I've heard that name. Is he English?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What kind of music do you make?
So I've heard he jumps on a drill song before, he's like Afro swing.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been banging his stuff recently. Guy called Chris Cash.
Oh yeah, he's got I like Chris Cash. That I Swear song.
Yeah.
And he got another song that I like called with 38 Shams. Go.
Yeah. Central C. Have you heard of Z on B?
Heard of him. Where's he from? Is he from London?
I'm not too sure. Like with me,
he's a singer, innit?
Like wavy.
Oh, I haven't heard of him still.
No, I'll literally just like find random songs and just.
Oh, he's the guy who got a song with Rams back in the day. Sorry. Yeah. Well, you just find random songs, you said?
Yeah, like I'll go on like Discover Weekly, or just find like any songs, just like maybe artists I've never heard before, and I'll just add them to a playlist. Like I feel like I don't really listen to a lot of mainstream like music anymore, apart from obviously there's a lot of like hip hop in the charts that I listen to, but in terms of, I like the people who are like low key, who like aren't really popping yet, but they're like really good. Like, and it's like,
I think Nux is like a voice for that kind of scene.
Facts.
Like that's why he's gone, because that whole scene where it's, I know what you're trying to say, like it's like UK rap, but it's like maybe the more less glamorous kind of guys and whatever. But like he's like a voice for that. I don't know. I'm trying to think, the quirky kind of guys. Like you get me?
Yeah.
Well, it's good though. But yeah, man, that was that, man. Obviously, Lash, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
no worries. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, cool. Promote your that. What's your socials next?
Yeah, so it's Lash official _ on Instagram, Lash official music on TikTok. Next tunes coming probably end of this month. Got a video. Stay tuned. More music coming.
Stay tuned for that, man.
Yeah, man.
Cool. See you lot next week.